Do you ever get bored fighting in the same locations over and over and over again? Blade and Sorcery does support mods, and I'm going to show you 6 location mods that might make your gameplay more interesting. Starting with this one, Fantasy Village. There's not a lot to say about Fantasy Village, it's just a basic location mod that gives you a more interesting place to fight, a much prettier environment than what you're probably used to. It's got lots of detail to look at, lots of bread. Ooh, can I grab that? Oh, I can't reach it. Lots of places to climb and jump. It does have an environment outside of the walls with a nice, big, wide open green space to fight in. There's really not much else to do in this game except fight, so might as well do it somewhere pretty. Next up, we have the Catacombs. The Catacombs is not a very large location. It gives you another pretty environment to fight in with some interesting decor. It's centered around a central fighting area that people spawn from all directions in, with a couple of relatively small wings, lots of fog effects, candles, bones. Mostly just an interesting environment to fight in. Next up, we have the Abandoned Office. Gives you a nice little, more familiar arena to fight in. If you lived through 2020, you know exactly what this is like. In fact, I'm getting some serious April 2020 PTSD just by being in this room. Like the first two, it's not a very extensive place. It's just this one large area with these 2 rooms, a small little wing that way, and a long hallway to nowhere down that way. It has a definite April 2020 vibe to it, if you remember any of that. Except I remember my office mates being better dressed than these gentlemen. And lots of details that you can't really interact in. Ooh, I got your password. This is the Millennium Tower. It's a rooftop fighting arena with a bright cityscape in the background and oppressive weather. And there's not really a whole lot to it either. Except that you can do this. Whee! It's got a lot of other areas that you can go into, but they can't go, so there's really no point except for exploration. Otherwise, this arena is the main attraction, and you're going to find that's a common theme with almost all areas. Because fundamentally, that's all these places are, just new places to fight. How about something just a little bit smaller? This is the Airship. It's a small blimp with an upper and lower level, falling hazards to both sides, and a number of objects laid around for you to do whatever you will with. The spawning books are down in this cabin area down at the bottom. Let me show you how the spawn points work. People spawn from the upper levels and lower levels. And being on a blimp, you have the option to evict someone. No ticket. Next. Obviously, I don't have damage turned on right now, so this isn't as fun as it would normally be, but you try talking about this stuff while fighting for your life. And if you yourself fall off, don't worry, just be patient and wait a moment, and you're back. Now, if the Airship was too much for you, here's something simpler. The dojo. 4 walls, central fighting arena. What else could you ask for? Okay, I have to admit something. When I told you I was going to show you 6 mods, I was lying. This is the mall. It's a much larger area, much more complicated. It gives you an entire shopping mall to fight in. Here, let's spawn someone. While I wait for them to show up, let me show you what's here. You've got an empty room. You've got a closed store. That sound you're hearing is the movie theater. And what you're seeing here is its inability to show shadow at a distance. Let's check out the movie theater here. Oh. Wolverine. Schwarzenegger. I've seen this movie. Oh, that was rude. Okay, no. This map does have one problem. Enemies have difficulty going up and down the stairs. These 2 made it down that escalator, but they can't even get up these stairs to get at me. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Anyway, let's go explore Pants a Lot. Pants a Lot, the premier place to buy pants. And apparently shirts and other things, none of which you can interact with. Pants a Lot has the distinction of being the best and only clothing store in this game. Now, of course, nothing in here is functional. It's all purely decorative. You also have Dill's Ice Cream, currently closed. Come on. Come on. Oh, how did you get down here? I got something for you. Ha! You know what? I don't really feel like we're done yet. Let's do another map. Now, all of these mods are available from the mod interface in the game menu, and when installed, they're going to appear in your map like all of these. Here, let's check this one out. This is a nice one. Welcome to Volcano. It's a much larger map than most, with very rough terrain, with one disadvantage being that the opponents have difficulty navigating it, like this guy down here, who'd really like to come see me, but I'll have to come see him instead. Oh, not friendly. Anyway, so it's a very large map with a volcanic environment. It strains my computer just a little bit, so if your computer's a little bit of a potato, this might not be the map for you. Hey, I got an idea. Come on down here, guys. Come on. Come on. There's something I've always been curious about on this map. It's hard to even run on this map because of the lag. All right. Gentlemen, I need a volunteer. Come here. Come here. Come here. All right. Let's see what happens. Hey. You know what I've got to do. 3, 2, 1. Whee! Oh! And that's about what I expected. Okay, let's do another. This is the Japanese arena. It's got a central fighting area, some of the best texture work I've seen on any of these maps. It's loaded with statues, and more statues. Statues. Statue. It's got a lot of statues. This map's also a bit load intensive, so I don't use it as often as I otherwise would, but it's definitely the prettiest map out of anything I've seen so far. Once you leave the arena, it's hard for anybody to follow you, which means I have no idea how to get anyone back here, but it does have this entire back area here. I have no idea how many maps I've done. I'm not even keeping track anymore. Let's do another one. One more. I have no idea how many I've done. I stopped keeping track like halfway through this video. This is the Gentleman's Club. You know what it is. It's a strip club that you can fight in. Oh, wouldn't my father be proud? The map's spawn points are spread out all around the level, everywhere but the central stage here. It's got reserved seating. You've got VIP rooms in the back. Apparently not too exclusive. You've got a private-looking club area back here. Like all maps, most of the changes are purely cosmetic. A map is a map. It does have a second floor, and unlike the mall, the enemies can definitely follow you up to the second floor. Now, I have to admit, I don't really know anything about these places, partly because my wife might watch this video. But this is an excellent place to try out. Okay. Want to do one more? Just one more. I promise this time. One more. Okay. Last one, I swear. This is my personal favorite. Dag's Colosseum. It's a very large, open area with portcullises on all sides. It's got your spawn points at the entrances. And this one's got an actual configuration. Here, let me turn off the complex audience. Here you've got the simple audience, good for a potato computer. And here you've got the complex audience, arms waving, all going nuts. If the cheering annoys you, you can turn it off. It's got portcullises that open and close. I don't know why you'd want to turn that one off. And it's got these two options that always crash my machine. This level is a lot like the arena, except it's huge. You can see the audience up there in this mode has animation. It's got a bit of a Roman feel to it. The portcullises open and close. It's actually very well textured. I'm guessing that's Caesar. Let's go say hi. As you can see, the audience's detail level is very low, but it's hard to see that from down there in the field. Your opponents will spawn in from the portcullises and all come running. And generally, it's a lot like the arena map. Just bigger, fancier, a little more fun. The cheering crowd helps me. This is the one I use the most out of all of the ones I've shown you. You want to do one more? Just joking, this is it. I'm done.